Hello everyone, and welcome to the second edition of the Wilkes Journal-Patriot's High School Basketball Rundown presented by Cooks and produced by RiverStreet Productions. I'm sports editor Zach Colburn, and I'm joined as always by assistant sports editor Brandon Moree, who'll be with us in just a minute to take a close look at this week's games. Due to the wintry weather that hit Wilkes County 2 weeks ago, this past week, Wilkes County hosted a plethora of inter-county basketball games, and Brandon's got more in those games, including a stunning upset in Hayes over at the big board.
Thanks, Zach. It was a busy week in Wilkes County last week as there were 3 different nights of inter-county action. We're going to start by taking a look at the West Wilkes and North Wilkes boys basketball game on Monday night in Millers Creek. West Wilkes picks up the overtime win, 57-54. It was an exciting one. They had a big lead late in the game. North Wilkes fought all the way back, but it came down to some free throws. That young man right there, Alex Ortiz, made 2 big ones in the overtime period to help push the Blackhawks to their second conference win. They are now 3-1 in the Mountain Valley Athletic Conference as they beat East Wilkes on Tuesday. Okay, moving on, we're going to take a look at some girls action. We're going to see Wilkes Central at West Wilkes. This was on Tuesday night. Malaya Coles is having a phenomenal freshman season so far for the Eagles, and she was the difference as she had another double-double. She's averaging a double-double this year so far for Wilkes Central, and they are pushing off to a great start in conference play as well. Okay, back to boys action. There was an exciting game on Friday night in Hayes. North Wilkes knocked off Wilkes Central for Wilkes Central's first loss of the season. North Wilkes played phenomenal defense, held Wilkes Central to just 53 points, which ties a season low for them. Wilkes Central was expected to be they are the defending conference champions. They were expected to defend that. Now the road has gotten a little bit more difficult for them. Congratulations to North Wilkes on a great win. All right, the last game we're going to take a look at before we have the look at the play of the week will be East Wilkes and North Wilkes girls. North Wilkes, the defending conference champion, and with good reason. They showed why they are still the best team in the conference. They handled things inside and out. They saw some great outside shooting, even from some of the forwards in this game in the win against East Wilkes. East Wilkes, also a very talented upperclassmen team, but North Wilkes just too much for them in that game. Okay, we're going to go back to that game to have a look at the play of the week. This is going to be Lauren Johnson. She gets trapped in between a couple of players and fires one up. Oh, and it goes in. What a lucky shot. And the foul. Nice job for Lauren. Good job, all the teams that won this week. That's going to do it for me. Zach, back to you.
Thanks, Brandon. North Wilkes will travel to Starmount on Tuesday night for Mountain Valley Athletic Conference action, but for the rest of the county, NVAC play will resume on January 2nd. But until then, they're going to be competing in several non-conference games and various Christmas tournaments over the holiday break. And you can follow all the action from those games at our Instagram and Twitter handles at WJP_sports. And while you're at it, like us on Facebook as well. This has been the second edition of the Wilkes Journal-Patriots High School Basketball Rundown presented by Cooks. We're going to be off until January 3rd when we return with our normally scheduled programming. But until then, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll see you in the new year.